Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for this morning full body yoga flow. We're going to get right into it, but be sure to stick around until the end for a short breathing exercise, which together with your yoga practice is one of the best ways to start your day with a calmer, clearer, and more open mind and body. If you like practicing with a block or any other props, grab those and let's go. We will start standing. So stand up if you aren't already and hang down. You can separate your feet to a comfortable width, maybe hip width, maybe a little further, and then just hang forward. Relax your neck, just let the head be heavy. You can shake out the arms, shake out the head, shoulders. You can just sway the hips from side to side here. Just take a couple seconds. Good. And then come back to stillness in the legs. And we'll start with a deep breath. So take a deep inhale through your nose, fill all the way up. And open your mouth, exhale, let that go. Again, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Oh, my kitty. Hi, kitty. Wants to be a part of this today. Good. From here, we'll take your right fingertips to center. You can use your block as well. And then open up your left chest, shoulder, and arm for a twist. Good. And take a big inhale as you open up a little bit more. And exhale the left hand down. Replace your right hand with your left, either palm, fingertips, or the block. Open up the right side, chest, shoulder, and arm. Take a big inhale, open up a little more, and exhale the hand back down. Hello, kitty. Good. From here, we'll inhale halfway to a flat back. So you can come to the fingertips, you can take your hands to your shins or to your thighs, and then exhale, fold. Good. Do that again. Inhale halfway to a flat back, and exhale, fold. Good. Come back to your flat back. Bring the hands to your hips. And then just stand all the way up. Good. Bring the palms together in front of your heart. And we'll inhale the arms up. Bring the palms together overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, palms down. Inhale, stepping back into plank. And then hold it here just to find a nice strong plank. Lifting in the belly, hips are strong, quads are lifted. Reach through your heels. Spread the fingers out wide. And then you can get back to downward facing dog by either just pulling straight back, or you can take a vinyasa. So lowering halfway or all the way, your choice. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. Shoulders down, lift the chest, reach through your legs. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Either pull the hips straight back or you can always come through hands and knees. Good. Inhale, reaching through the hips, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step or jump your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Good. Bend your knees, raise your arms up, and come into chair pose. So sitting back into the heels, sit the hips back. Keep the chest lifted. The arms can stay up, or you can always bring the palms together. Good. Sink a little deeper as you reach a little higher. And then stand up, palms together, bring them down in front of your heart. We're going to take 3 sun salutations, Surya Namaskar A. Here we go. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. You can always jump back if you have that in your practice. Otherwise, bending your knees, palms down, step back into plank on your inhale. Exhale, lower, halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, reaching through the hips, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step or jump your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. On your inhale, with a flat back, open the arms. Bring them up to touch at the top. Exhale the hands to your heart. Good. 2 more rounds. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, arch up, upward dog or cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reaching through the hips, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step or jump your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, chest toward your legs. With the flat back, open the arms, inhaling all the way up, palms together overhead. Exhale the hands to your heart. Good. 1 more round. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Either jump back or bend your knees and step back into plank, inhaling on the way. Exhale, lower down, halfway or all the way. Inhale, arch up, upward dog or cobra. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reaching through the hips, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or jump your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. With a flat back, open your arms, come all the way up, palms together overhead. And exhale the hands to your heart. Good. Inhale the arms up. We'll do about a half salutation here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, step your left foot back and place the left knee down. And then raise the upper body up. Inhale the arms up as you press the hips forward. And we'll hold it here for 2 breaths. If the arms up is a little too much, you can always bring the hands to the top of the thigh. Just getting a nice stretch in this hip flexor. Take another breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. If the arms aren't already up, inhale the arms up, press the hips forward a little bit more, and then exhale, pulling the hips back, straighten or attempt to straighten that front leg. You can bring your fingertips to the floor, or you can use blocks here or towels or whatever you might have. And then we'll hold it here. To get a bigger stretch in your hamstring, you can flex the foot. You can always have a soft little bend in your knee if you need it. Inhale and exhale, taking the chest a little closer to your leg. Do that 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back up to your flat back. Bend your front knee. Rebend it. Kind of crawl your fingertips up so they're on either side of that front foot. Curl the back toes under. Straighten your back leg and come into a low lunge. And then just take a second to adjust your low lunge so it feels good for you. Good. And then we'll slow and controlled come up to crescent pose. So find that crescent pose. I say it all the time, but you can have a little bend in that back knee if you need it. Long in the torso. Reach through the arms, but again, you can always bring the palms together. Good. And then from here, we'll lean out over the front leg. This is a subtle movement, but you want to feel a straight line from the top of the head to the back heel. Keep the chest lifted, so we don't want to be here. And then we'll come up to warrior 3. So the arms can stay here. You can bring the arms out to the sides to your sides or bring palms together. So your choice, press off and come into warrior three. Excuse me while I move back a tiny bit. Good, and get really super strong in that back leg. If it gets heavy, it will pull your balance off. So get strong in that leg. Of course, strong in the standing leg. Belly lifted, chest lifted. Breathe. Try to keep the hips even. That left hip always wants to sort of rise up a little. So keep that as even as you can. Breathe. Good. Take another inhale. On your exhale, bend both knees. Whoops, and step the left foot to meet your right. Come into chair pose. So feet can be together or slightly apart. Sit the hips down a little bit more as you reach a little higher. And then stand up, palms together, bring them down. Good. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Good. Bend your knees, step your right foot back and place your right knee down. And lift the upper body. Raise the arms up as you press the hips forward. And again, you can keep the arms up or you can bring the hands to the top of the thigh. Take a couple of breaths here. Getting that nice stretch in that right hip flexor. Keep the belly nice and strong, chest lifted. Good. Take another inhale as you press forward a little more, reach a little higher, and then exhale as you pull the hips back. And then again, you can place the fingertips down. You can use blocks or whatever props you like here just to get a little height. And then you can flex that front foot, getting a bigger stretch in the hamstring or not. You can always have a little soft bend in your knee. Inhale. Exhale the chest a little closer to your leg and do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Rebending the front knee. Crawl the fingertips forward so they're on either side of that foot. Curl the back toes under. Straighten the leg coming into your low lunge. Again, take a second to find your low lunge, nice and stable, and then slow and controlled come up to crescent pose. Good. Just take a breath or two here in crescent. Good. And then we'll lean out over that front leg. Again, feeling that straight line from the top of the head to the back heel, staying lifted in the belly and the chest. And when you're ready, press off and come out into warrior three. Arms wherever you want them. Strong standing legs, super strong back leg. Breathe. Good. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend both knees. Whoops. Step the right foot to meet the left and come into chair pose. Good. Sink a little deeper as you reach a little higher. Stand up, palms together. Bring them down in front of your heart. Good. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, step back into plank, and lower down. Inhale, arch up, and exhale back. Downward facing dog. Good, let's take a breath here. Inhale, and just open your mouth, let that breath go. Good. Inhale your right leg straight back. Exhale the knee into your chest as you shift forward. Pull it in and up. Step the foot between your hands. Inhale up to crescent pose. Exhale, open up, warrior two. You just take a second here in warrior two. You want to really feel that right knee over that right ankle, outer edge of the back foot reaching into the floor, the mat. Super strong in that left leg, shoulders down. Look out over your front fingertips. Breathe. Good. And flip the right palm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. So right fingertips down, left arm up. You can use a block here if that feels better to get a little height. You can take your forearm to your thigh as long as you aren't resting. You want to really use resistance here. You can take your left arm up and overhead, both arms up and overhead, left arm behind your back. There are all kinds of options here. Just pick one, hold it, and breathe. Good. If you feel like you can't hold it any longer, try taking another breath. Good. And then we'll inhale and exhale back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, turn the right toes in so that the feet are parallel, and then we'll take the chest forward, hands to the floor. Move back a little bit. Good. Now, if you have a headstand practice, this is a great place to do that if you want to, because we will be here for a couple of breaths. But if not, then we'll inhale to a flat back halfway. Come to your fingertips. Exhale the chest a little bit deeper. And then from here, we'll take 2 more breaths, and you can take your hands to your ankles. You can crawl your hands back or whatever you would like to do here. But make sure that on your exhale, you're taking it a little bit further. That's where your flexibility comes in. Good. We'll come back to your fingertips, flat back. Get super strong in your legs and super strong in your belly, and then extend your arms alongside your ears. Come all the way up to standing. Turn the right toes back out, open the arms, bend the knee, come back to warrior two. And then flip the right palm up to transition. We'll inhale to reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill the arms. Right arm forward, left arm forward, ball of the back foot, hands down, step back. And then get to down dog by either pulling straight back or flowing through your vinyasa. Lower down, arch up, and pull back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale your left leg straight back. Exhale the knee into your chest as you shift forward, pulling it in and up. Step the foot between your hands. Inhale up to crescent pose. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Holding it here for a couple of breaths. Flipping the left palm up, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Left fingertips down or to the block or forearm to thigh. Right arm up. Again, really try and feel that straight line from the right fingertips through the arms and chest to the left fingertips. You can take any of those variations I mentioned before or none of them. Hold it here and breathe. Super strong in that back leg. Super strong everywhere. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Good. From here, straightening that left leg. Turn the left toes in. I'll turn around to face you. So feet are parallel, legs are wide, chest coming forward, hands to the floor. Again, if you want to take a headstand, if you did or didn't before and want to this time, you can. Another option is to clasp the hands together behind your back and take them up and overhead. You can do that. Or any of the other things that I mentioned before, hands to the ankles, walk the hands back, or just keep the hands flat. Inhaling and going a little deeper with each exhale. Good, let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then coming to your fingertips, find that flat back, belly is lifted, legs are strong. Extend the arms alongside your ears. You can also take your hands to your hips if that feels better. Come all the way up. Let me turn around and turn the left toes out. Open the arms, bend the knee, come back to warrior two. And then we'll transition. Left palm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms. Hands down, step back, and then lower down. Inhale, arch up, and exhale back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Shift into plank. We're going to take a side plank. So rolling onto the outside of the right foot, you can stagger that left foot, you can stack it, you can place the knee down or the forearm down, however you want to take it. Take your side plank. Get really, really long and really, really strong. You can take any variation you want here. Arm overhead, you can raise the leg, take a tree or anything else that you like. You can stay right here. Take a big inhale, reach through the arms, reach through the legs. Exhale, back to plank. You can take push-ups here if you're feeling that. Otherwise, we'll go into the other side, rolling onto the outside of the left foot. Stack, stagger, knee down, forearm down. Any variation you would like. Breathe. Good. Big inhale as you reach. And exhale back to plank. Hold it here. And then you choose how to get back to downward facing dog, either pulling straight back or flowing through a vinyasa, lower down. Inhale, arch up. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, reaching through the hips, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step or jump your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, raise your arms up, come into chair pose, last chair pose. Sit back into your hips, back into your heels. Reach through the arms or bring the palms together. And then as slowly as you can, we're going to lower all the way to the floor. Slow, 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 and controlled. Or fast. Come on down. Once you hit the ground, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Good. And then from here, we will straighten the legs out in front. Just kind of walk the heels out a little to get that full length in the legs. And if you have a block, grab it. Otherwise, we're going to take the arms out in front of you and either hold the block like so. I don't have my block. I'm not sure why. Or you can make fists. So we just want to engage in the arms. Flex the feet to get that extra stretch in the hamstrings. And then inhale. And then exhale and reach forward. So we want to find length in the spine rather than rounding here. Good. Inhale again. Exhale. Take it forward. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more inhale. And this time we're just going to release it and relax over the legs. Good. So just relax the arms, forearms down or hands down, depending on where you are here. Just relax the neck. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. See if you can just let the body fall a little bit deeper. Good. Do that one more time. Nice. And then come on up. And we'll roll on down onto your backs. And when you get there, again, give yourself a little hug. Squeeze your knees into your chest. And we'll take bridge pose. So place your feet flat. Ideally, the knees are directly over the ankles and the feet are parallel. It's hard to see your own feet in this position, so see if you can feel that paralleling of the feet. Arms can just be at your sides. And when you're ready, raise your hips up for bridge pose. And make sure that your knees aren't falling out to the sides. You really want to use that inner leg strength, that glute strength, to keep the knees tracking over the ankles. If you're feeling it, you can always clasp your hands together under your backs, but don't force that. Don't force your shoulders into that position. There's really no reason to, other than you want to, and you have that mobility in your shoulders. Good. Lower down. And we'll do one more. Raise the hips up, coming into bridge. And if you have a wheel practice, you can certainly go all the way up into wheel or into that back bend. Good. Super strong in your legs and your glutes. Lift the hips. Maybe lift a little higher. And lower down. Good. And then from here, we'll just separate the feet so that they're at about the edges of your mat, and let the knees fall to your left. Let's take your arms out to the sides, or you can cactus the arms, just get them out of the way. So we'll take a little windshield wiper action here. I love this one. Take the knees back through center and let the knees drop to your right. I have this cabinet in my way here, so my knee isn't dropping all the way, but yours can. Good. Again, through center and to the left, and this time, see if you can just pull your knees a little closer to the floor. So the outer left knee and the inner right knee, pulling a little bit closer, just strengthening in the hips a little bit more here. Good. And back through center and to the right. Good. And let's bring it back to center. Bring your feet together, and we'll let the knees drop to the left. So knees are together, feet are together. You might scoot the hips to the right a little bit just so that you can get a nice straight spine. Good. And keep the arms out. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, just drop into this twist a little deeper. Just let the body start to feel heavy. So let that right shoulder drop, let the knees fall. Sometimes we hold on energetically here, and if it helps, you can always put a block underneath your knees so that it doesn't feel like you're holding on. You really want to drop into this. Good. And then we'll come back to center. Feet are together, scoot the hips back. They probably moved. And then we'll let the knees drop to the right. And then if you need to scoot the hips to the left a little bit, do that. And again, if a block would be helpful, put a block under your knees. Otherwise, we'll take 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, relax everything a little bit more. Drop that shoulder, drop the knees, and take another breath on your own. And then we'll come back to center, scoot the hips back, keep the feet together, and then let the knees open to the sides, bringing the soles of the feet together. Again, arms can be wherever you want, out to the sides. You can cactus, you can bring your arms down a little lower. This is going to be a little mini Shavasana for us, so if you prefer, you can straighten your legs here. So either of those are perfect. We won't be here for a long time, but really just slow the breath down and relax. Take one more deep breath here. And then slowly start to bring the knees together if they're apart. And then hug your knees into your chest. You can rock from side to side here, just getting a nice little massage on your back. Good, and then gently rock your way up to sitting. You can also roll onto one side and press your way up. And just find a comfortable seat. You can cross your legs, straighten your legs, however you feel comfortable. You can rest your palms up or down in your lap or on your knees. Just sit in a comfortable position. And we're going to take 3 breaths. And I want your exhale to be 1 or 2 beats longer than your inhale. So we'll inhale through the nose, and then you can exhale through the nose or through the mouth, whichever you're more comfortable with, making that exhale just a little bit longer than the inhale. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. And when you're ready, take your 3 breaths and then just come back to natural breathing. You might notice that that extra long exhale is where the relaxation and the calm sets in. And the beautiful thing is that we have our breath with us all the time, so you can do it anytime. Let's take one more deep breath together. Inhale and exhale, let that breath go. Thank you again for joining me. Have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Until then.